Hi, and welcome to Apana Podcast. I'd like to say also, welcome to Cancer season, the official start of summer. Today's episode is a little bit different as it can be used as a guided meditation, but it can also be used just as background noise, and it can be combined with your journaling spiritual practice as well. This is an episode that can be paused at any time if you need more time to reflect. So, time to get comfy and let's dive in today. So, rooting ourselves into our current experience. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, let's take a few breaths together to slow down and just take time to land here in the current moment. So, let's take a nice breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Again, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Breathe in again. Breathe out. Just take time to reflect on how you're feeling today. What thoughts are racing? How do you feel in your current experience? Take time to just settle in. Let's breathe one more time. Release the shoulders as you exhale here. Welcome, Cancer season. A sign that is ruled by water, cardinal sign that coincides with summer solstice. It's funny because the sign is associated to water, but the summer season is associated to fire. So it begs the question, how can we offer ourselves the gifts of self-care to balance the wildness or the fire that summer brings? How can we find balance? How can we make sure our season doesn't fly by? How can we add some yin into a season that is so yang? So June 21st not only is the start of summer, but unfortunately, it also marks the day where the nights begin to get longer. So how can we balance out the opposites and take time for self-care in a season that wants to fire us forward, where we have all these events and so many parties and going out? How can we take time for ourselves and to remember to live the current moment instead of always being one step ahead? Let's take a breath here. Breathe in nice and deep. Exhale, release your shoulders. Cancer sign. So for some, it may be more prominent, but it's important to remember that we all have some Cancer somewhere in our birth charts. And we all live through Cancer season once a year. I find a great way to understand the Cancer sign is to imagine a crab or a little hermit crab living within its hard shell, in its home. It's safe, protected from outside danger. But what happens when the crab starts to outgrow its shell? It can either be courageous, allow itself to be vulnerable, be brave by leaving its home and venturing out to find a new one. or it can choose to stay safe, but sit in its discomfort forever and fear the unknown. Cancer season is a time to reflect on how we've been living lately. Are we comfortable where we are? Are we too comfortable in our own shell? Have we maybe outgrown certain situations? And maybe it's time to make a move, to let ourselves be vulnerable, and to step outside our comfort zone. Now, if you want to take a second to reflect on that, you can press pause at any time. But now let's talk tarot for just a second. The Cancer sign is associated with the major arcana, the Chariot, a card that shows the victory that follows hard work. This season is all about forward movement, victory, no looking back. Like, let's just do this fire energy. And if I quote Vanessa Diel from her book Art du Tarot, it explains this really well. She says, it's time to get out of your own way. This major arcana serves as a reminder that we hold and steer the reins of our lives in the direction of our choosing. So we can choose to go left and we can choose to go right. But there's always the duality of, well, if I say yes to this, then I'm saying no to something else. If I say yes to this, then I'm saying no to something else. We can spend eternity hiding in our shells, hiding from what might happen. Or maybe we can embody the warrior who steers the chariot with confidence and determination. So whatever you wish to accomplish, Cancer season is the time to make a list of actions that will help you reach your goal. It's a time to set intentions, but also edit them regularly. Remember, your fears only stand in your way if you let them. Let's take a nice deep breath in here. Breathing out. Reminder here that you are seen, you are heard, you are magnificent. Your opinions matter, and you deserve to be loved and respected. I see you. I hear you. You are magnificent. Your opinion matters, and you deserve to be loved and respected. Sending you all the love. Thank you for being here, for listening to the end, and have the most beautiful end to your day. And most of all, enjoy the season.